Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month, and tonight we're looking at the Mission Cultural Center for Latino Arts.
The center is supposed to be preparing to celebrate its 50th year in operation. Instead, though, it's fighting for survival.
Yeah, ABC 7 News anchor Karina Nova explains what the director of the center is so worried about.
2, 3, 4.
It's a weeknight and the Mission Cultural Center is booming. While these students are learning drumming, others are learning folkloric dancing, and others are learning ballet.
This center represents Latin America. We offer music, art, and dance classes. We have about 20,000 yearly that come through here.
The center was founded in 1977 by Mission District community activists who felt left out of the city's other cultural institutions.
They were demanding a cultural space where we could have our own art.
The city agreed to buy an old furniture store on Mission Street and lease it to the group of community activists for $1 a year. The group would pay for all of the maintenance costs. Under the agreement, the center and the mission thrived. This is where events like Carnival and the Day of the Dead procession were first organized.
Now, I was born and raised in La Mission.
Ramon Garcia was among the first youngsters to take classes at the Mission Cultural Center nearly 48 years ago.
It's not the pale moon.
Ramon went on to sing in local bands. He's now back at the center improving his piano skills.
Learning music is expensive, but you could come here and, at affordable prices, right? So the place is like a diamond sparkling in the sand.
It's hard to grasp just how much goes on inside this building. The theater, where he was practicing piano, later became the stage for Aztec dancing. There's also a podcast recording studio and a printmaking shop. Araceli Garcia is learning the craft. She started taking classes at the Mission Cultural Center in the first grade.
I was able to lead my own cohort, which was amazing to have gone from being a student to then a teacher. I just think it's so important to come back to these community spaces. They make us.
This is the archival collection, and we have art, 4 decades of art here.
These prints were made to promote community events, festivals, and organize protests.
We have over 10,000 prints in our collection that tell the history of the mission, the history of San Francisco.
But now that history is being threatened, the Mission Cultural Center must move out of the building by next summer for a seismic retrofit. The center needs to raise $4 million by then to pay for the move and the rent for a temporary new location.
This is a huge building, and the cost of emptying out the building and then finding a location, it's going to be challenging for us to meet that goal.
Operating in general has been getting harder. A few months ago, the center laid off most of its staff to pay for a $200,000 cleanup after a flood inundated the first floor. Grant funding has also dried up.
We believe that this organization is worth saving. And yes, we are fighting and doing everything possible to continue this legacy.
The center is also looking for new ways to generate revenue. It's partnering with the Red and White Fleet to offer Frida Kahlo-themed cruises on the bay. Carlos Cardona Monroy made a giant Frida for the cruise.
Este centro cultural hace eso, que la gente se exprese.
Carlos says the Mission Cultural Center lets people express themselves. He emigrated from Colombia. It's here where he's finally able to practice his trade making crafts.
To be able to come into a space where people speak your language, where you feel reflected and identified, is very important. Our youngest member is 8, our oldest member is 83. And we're all in the same classroom, just like a Latino family.
In San Francisco, Karina Nova, ABC 7 News.